Hello to all my clients out there at Martin Business Solution. This is Candy Martin, your financial educator, and I'm excited to come and talk to you. As we get ready to close out the year, it's time to wrap things up, put a bow on it, and then we will be ringing in a new year. Thank God for that. So, what I want to do for a second is I want to go through our website so you know where to find things and just kind of tell you a little bit about some of the things we have going on. All right, so let me share my screen. This is exciting. All right, so this is our website, martinbusinesssolution.com. And if you're a client, you've probably already gotten an email or so from me. But if you're not a client, come on over. We'll be glad to have you. So my team and I, we're ready to serve and ready to wrap up the year end, but we're ready to start a new one. And so what we're going to be doing between now and the end of January is doing the financial planning, which we do all year round. So let me kind of rephrase that. What we're going to be doing now between now and the end of January, we're going to really be ramping up the financial planning, which is always year round and is always no cost. However, just kind of want to mention a few special things about it. All right, so let's get in here. So if you go to our website, this will be the homepage. Tell you a little bit about us. We teach people how money works. We've been in business since 1999, and our number one goal is to help individuals as well as business owners. So I am excited for that. And what we do, we help people reach their financial goals, whether it's something small, something medium size, or something you dream big. We're here for it all. All right. This tab here lets you book appointments. You can do Zoom, in person, and also phone call. On the in-person appointments, I'm just going to bring this up really quick. So you can see the select days that we take in-person appointments, but we have afternoon, we have some morning, we have a few days coming up. So definitely want to get that in. The Zoom, you'll see the more options, of course, on Zoom than it is in person. No particular reason. It's just the way that the schedule rolls. So we have mornings, we have afternoon, we even have some as late as 8 o'clock. So no matter what your schedule is, I'm sure there's a time somewhere available for you. So go ahead and schedule those appointments, and that doesn't cost you anything. Same thing with the phone calls. All right, so here we go to events, which is my favorite part. So these are some of the events that we have coming up this week. Matter of fact, yes, first Wednesday, we'll be doing a How Money Works financial education workshop, and it's virtual. And we have it every first Wednesday. We talk about different topics around finances, change your literacy, change your life, learn money concepts about how your money works. So 12 p.m. Central, doesn't cost you anything, but you will need to register so that you can get access to, and it'll be live. So at the end, I'll open it up for questions and answers. And it's a really fun time to learn about money. I don't know. I like money. I'm sure you like money. So let's talk about it. All right. Second Wednesday, which is next week, we'll be doing business finance and strategy sessions, which is virtual. And it's going to be for entrepreneurs. So it doesn't matter what industry you're in, chances are we're going to cover it because we cover business 101, so to speak. We're going to talk about financial education in the area of business and how it impacts you. We're going to learn some practical, proven action steps to take in the short term and the long term. December is going to be centered around business planning. So whether you are thinking about a business, have a business, or looking to scale your business, this session will be just for you, whether you have one or 100 employees. You definitely want to get in on the business planning meeting. January, we're going to talk about tax strategies. Now, let me put this little plug in here. Tax strategies are done in the year prior to you filing. So, for example, my clients that have met with me this year in the year of 25, we strategized and we made some changes and we put some things in place, moved some things out of the way so that when they file their taxes for the 2025 year, which will start in January, they'll have a better outcome versus someone who waits until it's time to file. Because it's kind of hard. You really can't change what has already happened. So what we do with our tax strategies, which doesn't cost you anything to have the session, we start strategizing on ways to improve your business, not just on the skill sets, like if you sell merchandise or if you do consultation, not on, well, we do that side too, but what I'm speaking of is from the business side, your bookkeeping, your paperwork, some of the policies that you have in place, avenues where you can save money, things that'll help reduce your tax or remove your taxes. So we definitely want to get in on that. February, we're going to be talking about business insurances. Sometimes we don't have enough, we have too much, or we have the wrong kind. And when you don't have the wrong kind, that sounds like fines and fees. When you have too much, you're taking money that you could have put somewhere else in a different pot. And then when you don't have enough, then you leave yourself vulnerable for risk. And so that's on second Wednesday. Tax professionals, yes, we got two more dates that we're going to run this webinar. And this is great. If you're a tax professional or you're considering getting into the tax professional field, you definitely want to be on here. Go onto our website and check the dates and time. But this is just moving beyond tax season. You don't want to be that company that only comes around when it's time to file taxes. Look, we're talking about year-round strategies as a tax professional, how to take your firm to the next level. All right, Financial Friday roundtable about the entrepreneurship life. It's going to be phenomenal. This month, on the third Friday, one of our guest speakers will be Justin Smith, and I think today's Justin's birthday. So I'm sure he and his wife and his family, they're out celebrating. So if you're watching this replay, happy birthday, Justin Smith. So we're going to get together and we're going to talk about some of the challenges as business owners, as entrepreneurs, freelance gig workers, those of us who are thinking about just in the 9 to 5. But we're going to talk all about it. And so it's going to be fun. And like everything else, you just register. That will take place. The time will be 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. All right. And then upcoming in February, March, and April, there will be an in-person session that I will be facilitating, and we're going to just be talking about all things business. So the first session will be, now this is in person, it will be held in Hammond, Louisiana, which is I guess about an hour from New Orleans, an hour from Baton Rouge, an hour from Macomb, Mississippi, less than right at an hour from Slidell, Louisiana. So it's really centrally located. So if you know anyone in those areas, look, go ahead and register. It's once a month. Get on the highway, come on out. And if you're in the Hammond area, most definitely register and be here for this. So we're going to be talking about on this one, making sure that you pick the right business structure. Let me back up. This has been sponsored by the SBDC, Southeastern, and the Small Business Administration. So we want to make sure that you are there. All right, so we're going to be talking about different things, essential financial terminologies and key business concepts. Look, you just want to be there. Look, I don't care if you've been in business 1 day or 100 years, come to the class. We are never above learning, especially when you own a business. I mean, and the tax laws change, this change, technology is changing, like everything is just constantly changing. So you want to be constantly learning so that you can stay ahead of the curve. And guess what? Did I say these classes were no cost? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. The one that we're going to host in March is going to be on mastering money management and tax strategy. You definitely want to be at that one. Remember, I talked about planning ahead, strategizing the year before. And then for April, we will be protecting and growing your business. Look, don't do all this hard work and leave yourself uncovered. It could potentially be a catastrophe. Make sure that you are do why it copy like that. Anyway, I love y'all. So cool. All right, so that's our event. And look, we're constantly adding things to this. So when you go on here, you may recognize some new workshop. And if you're watching a replay, some things may have passed by. Just check in once a week and check it out and see what we have upcoming. All right, on the Candy Martin tab. it's all about me, which I'm not, just kind of skim through here, just in case you're trying to check me out, make sure I'm legit, that I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. You know what? And look, this is my beautiful family here. And so you just kind of can come through here and look at some events I've been a part of, um, some audio replays and some or Zoom replays or virtual replays that you can go here. Even some articles. There's an article here about a Swag Hub magazine. It's been a few years since this article came out, but look, it is still timely. So you might want to go in there and read that. Some of, people are, want to know, what are your credentials? What certification do you have? So this is some of the things here listed. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to work with any and every organization that have allowed me to be a part of their platform. And so these are just some of the things that I've been privileged to be able to do. All right, and some more stuff, even how to book another appointment. All right, hopefully I'm not going too fast. All right. So I'm gonna come back to this one. I'm gonna come back to this one last. So the client portal. So if you're a current client or would like to become a client, this is where you would go and upload your documents for whether it's for financial planning, if it's for tax preparation. You can always have your complimentary consult first so that you'll know exactly what to put into the portal and make sure that you have access. And if you are a returning client and still haven't quite figured out this portal, schedule a session with us and let us walk you through it. But this is where you go to access your client portal, where you can go back and see your documents and things. These are for tax prep services. There is a cost, but the financial planning is no cost. Financial planning does not cost anything. So personal or business financial planning is complimentary, client or not. All right, so these are the investment for tax preparation services with us, and it kind of tells you the highlights. Of course, there are some services that we give along with this that it only has so much space, but these are the main things that come with it. All right, so that's that. Then there is the template page where you can come here and get all kind of forms. We will be updating these January 1 once the new ones roll around, but the EIC, the Schedule C, how to fill this out if you own a business, home-based business deduction, a profit, for example, let me see if it can let you see this one. So if you own a business and you want to get an idea of what a profit and loss statement looks like, this is one that you can kind of use as a guide. So that's there. So this is the kind of things that are here. Some other resources, the Rule of 72, which I'm excited to talk about that. Have you never heard of it? It's a mental shortcut that we have definitely got to have a conversation about. You definitely want to schedule a session if you have never heard of the Rule of 72, whether that's business or personal. Tax calculator is there, IRS website, and some other resources are there. You'll find that on the template tab. The AK Legacy Foundation, this is our nonprofit that is so near and dear to my heart. Tells you a little bit about what we're up to, some things that we do here. You can go there and learn all about it. And we're always welcoming those that want to volunteer or make donations as we continue our efforts to help in regards to helping women in business, make sure that they have what they need, and some other things that we do. Ask the experts, go back here, hey, go to the YouTube channel, and it's just information overload. Nobody can ever tell you, oh, I didn't know. It is all here. You have now been warned. It is all here. No gatekeeping here. So here's some replays, and we will be adding more. We're constantly adding. These are some of the podcasts and webinars and things that you can go back and watch and listen to. Some great information. November is National Long-Term Care Awareness Month. You want to check this one out. We're talking about long-term care. 30% of those currently utilizing long-term care are under the age of 65. So don't just think long-term care for when we get old and gray. Trust me, this is a topic you definitely want to learn more about. And some other things, just some more, and it kind of just goes and goes and goes. So it's a whole page for learning. Contact us. Of course, our number is right here, 985-326-9297. However, you can go here and send us a message, and be sure to check this box so that you can stay updated on anything. Activity page. Not quite sure what that one is, so we'll come back. All right, so let's go to the how money works. I'm gonna go through these pages and then we'll kind of wrap up this tutorial. So the first one is the money books. If you would like a copy of our How Money Works book, you would go here and fill this out. We have an ebook that you can instantly download. The other books will that will mail to you. It's the How Money Works for Women. Then there's one for the next generation. And then there's the How Money Works Stop Being a Sucker. You have to make sure that you fill it out and include a working phone number, because when they call to verify the request because of the mailing address, keeping that private, we'll call you for that. Right, there's some more videos that you can watch here. Remember that when we were talking about the rule of 72, you definitely want to go here and check that out. All right. Let's see what the next tab is. Take the quiz. Look, hey, everybody pause. I need all of my guests, all of my clients, all of my friends and family. I need you to go take this quiz. Look, we are working on gathering some information. This is anonymous. You don't have to worry about anybody asking for your social or anything like that. We need your help. And if you do complete it, and there's a section that will allow you to download a PDF copy for yourself, you will need to put, I think it's your name, your email, and your phone number there. That's optional. If you do, then it'll allow you to get a printout of your test. Look, don't worry, this is not going to be publicly launched. This is for your FYI. And I will ask that if you're meeting with me for financial planning, I would ask that you take the quiz. It'll kind of help me to help you even better. So go ahead and take the quiz. All right, go back to the next tab, Wills and Trust. If you are wanting to do a will and trust, or if you need education about a will and trust, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation about it. All right, your schedule there. And it's complimentary to find out about it. Look, I mean, what can you can't go wrong. All right, I shop your term. If you currently have term insurance, you definitely want to check this website out. If you don't have term insurance and you just want to find out what it is, you can go here to compare term insurance and then get education on, is this the right thing for me? My company, we offer a lot of financial services, and we believe in term, we believe in whole life, we believe in index universal life, and even variable life. So everything has its place for the right person, for the right reason, at the right time and right price. So not for or against it. Is it right for you? Come here to find out. All right. Next tab, which is if you're an entrepreneur, you definitely want to come to the E2E. Talk about being an entrepreneur. No particular industry, just learning about, entrepreneurship. Do you need a plan E? A lot of times we talk about plan B, plan C. Well, this is plan E. Here we talk about the entrepreneurship lifestyle, which is what we're going to be doing on, December 19th. We talk about escape plans for those, there's some people that really love their job and they still want to have a business also. That's great. Not against job. Trust me, jobs are great. If you have a job, keep the job and develop an exit strategy. Don't just go in tomorrow and talk about deuces, I quit. You better have a plan. And so we talk about an easier way, and we also talk about leadership. 62% of Americans want to be the boss of their own business. And we are here at Martin Business Solution. We are here to help you do that. So go dive in and learn a little bit more about that. And I think we got one more. All right. And so Martin Business Solution has been, we've been blessed to be in business. January will be 27 years, which we pray and ask the Lord to continue to bless us to do so. And through these years, we have provided services for our clients, and we partner with different platforms to make sure that we offer the best thing for our clients. And right now, we have partnered with Wealthway. We've been in partnership now about 5 years, and it has been phenomenal. There are so many things that I learned upon meeting them, even though I had been in the industry like 20-something years at the time. Still never above learning. And so I really appreciate the Wealthway company for partnering with Martin Business Solution and allowing Martin Business Solution to partner with Wealthway. We're on a mission together. We have a common goal, which is to erase financial illiteracy to build and protect wealth for every family, for every community, all across this United States. So I'm excited for that. All right, so you can go there. So I know that's a lot of information. Oh, also you can follow Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and the YouTube channel. And look, when you go to the YouTube channel, take like a split second and hit that subscribe button. If you don't mind, thank you. Your girl trying to have some subscribers. Look, let me tell you, we put together my business partners, friends, and family. We're constantly sharing, and we truly do want the best for our community. So just hit the subscribe button. That allows us to be able to educate more people to have a broader reach. So I thank you in advance for taking the time. So just a kind of quick overview, if you're a new client or have been with me since 1999, or if you're considering Martin Business Solution, we thank you. We have a welcome tab, just kind of like, schedule an appointment, check out the event, schedule your appointment, doesn't cost you anything to click and set it up. We have events, we have information about me if you want to learn about, I am the lead financial educator here, but I'm not the only one. We have a great team of people that we work with. All about how money works, all the different things you can go here and learn. Doesn't cost you anything. There's nothing to buy because we ain't selling nothing. So you can go here and read and educate. Client portal, this is where our clients get access to their particular file. If you're wondering about the cost of tax preparation, because remember, financial planning is complimentary, it's zero. But if you're wondering about tax preparation services, because we are getting ready for tax season, this is the feature here. And, some templates, if you're looking for handouts, maybe let's use a different word. You can tell I went to school in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I'm using the word handouts. Well, you know what I mean. Resources, printed resources that you can save as a PDF and print or fill out online. Go there to template. The AK Legacy Foundation, all about our initiative within the community. Ask the Expert, a plethora of information about all sort of topics. I can't wait to record some more episodes. And look, if you're interested in being interviewed or being on a panel with us, please let me know. Most of them are virtual. We do have some in person from time to time, but I tell you, it is a fun process to go through. And at the heart of it, we're educating others and bringing awareness to you and your business or your nonprofit. Contact us. Well, here's the number up here, or you can go to appointments and schedule a session. And I'm open by appointments, and I'm open year-round. Have been year-round since 1999, and I thank the good Lord for the strength and wisdom that He has blessed me and my team with. All right. So that pretty much wrapped up the website overview, the tutorial. Just kind of wanted to come and say hi, let you all know that we are full swing as of right now. Appointments are running about 7 to 10 days out. Sometimes people reschedule, so it opens up to schedule some. So go ahead and schedule your appointment to do your financial planning, to do your to start strategizing for those taxes, and to come to some of our events. Look, come on. We would love to see you in the Zoom room, as they say, or in person. And I would like to, like 99% of our events are at no cost. Every rarity there's a cost for something. And it's usually because of if there's maybe because there's food involved or the venue may have a nice little place. So, but whatever the case may be, we would love to have you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate, reach out. The best way to get me, of course, is email or by dialing this number or scheduling an appointment. And even on the appointment tab, you can schedule a phone call if you don't want to do a Zoom or come in person. So that option is there. So once again, this is Candy Martin from Martin Business Solutions, martinbusinesssolutions.com, where we teach people how money works, and we look forward to serving you and working with you. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit that share button when you go to the YouTube channel. Have a great day.